All right, let's now shift our attention to what is happening on the coronavirus front, where a 50-year-old man in Washington has now become the first coronavirus casualty on American soil. Now, according to officials, the man had an underlying health issue which aggravated his condition. But the important thing to note here is that he had contracted the virus from what is being described as an unknown source. He had had no contact with anyone who had traveled to the virus-hit nations. Over the last week, 3 separate cases of what are being described as unknown origin infections have been reported in Oregon and in California. This means that the pathogen is now spreading in communities, triggering fears of a possible outbreak in the United States. And also, Washington Governor Jay Inslee has declared a state of emergency. Health agencies will now have access to more funds, and the National Guard can be called in if necessary for any relief work. The Trump administration has tightened its travel ban on Iran. Foreign nationals who visited Iran in the past 14 days will not be allowed to enter into the United States. At the same time, President Trump has offered to help Iran deal with the outbreak, saying all Iran has to do is just ask for it.
And I say here and now, if we can help the Iranians, we're doing certain things for them now, and if we can help the Iranians, we have the greatest healthcare professionals in the world, and if we can help the Iranians with this problem, we are certainly willing to do so. We would love to be able to help them, and all they have to do is ask. We will have great professionals over there. We have the best in the world.
On Monday, Donald Trump will be meeting with the top bosses from the pharma industry to discuss treatment methods and the development of a vaccine. He's urged U.S. citizens to remain calm and has insisted that the government is ready to face any situation. But both the president and his health secretary have admitted that more cases will be reported in the near future.
Additional cases in the United States are likely, but healthy individuals should be able to fully recover. And we think that will be a statement that we can make with great surety now that we've gotten familiar with this problem.
Meanwhile, Iran has given India a green signal for evacuating its citizens from the coronavirus-hit nation. Close to about 100 Indian students and about 300 pilgrims are stuck in Iran following the closure of the international airport in Tehran. There are also reports that about 500 Indian fishermen are being held in the port city of Bandar Abbas. India will now have to dispatch an aircraft to Tehran and bring back the Indian nationals who are stranded there. Iran has promised to screen and examine Indian nationals at the Tehran International Airport prior to their evacuation, but in return, Iran wants India to provide the same service to Iranian nationals who are planning to return home from India. This evacuation proposal comes at a time when Iran is being widely accused of downplaying the outbreak. Just yesterday, BBC's Persian wing, remember, had reported that the actual death toll in Iran could be as high as 210. This is almost 6 times higher than what the Iranian government has officially put out. Overnight, the country reported 9 more fatalities and a 50% jump in the number of infections. Overall, there have been a total of 43 deaths and 593 confirmed cases of infection in Iran.